Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Nevada Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Eagles will kick this deep to begin the game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Now they'll run a draw play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And now here comes the point after attempt. It's blocked. Still a live ball here.
Oh, what a great job here by this defense, able to come up with a turnover on the first play of the game. Now they put their own offense in a great spot for their first possession.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Fighting him off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and nothing. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Now they get set now to try the PAT. PAT gives them a 7-6 lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia Southern, 7, Nevada, 6.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The short completion of the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wade. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Makes a nice move there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They go with a direct snap. Inside, powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some count.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Nevada 13, Georgia Southern 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. He wins the ball to the 39.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Handing off on the draw play. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Handoff to the single back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Nevada. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Georgia Southern 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Spencer. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Georgia Southern offense will take over for 1st and 10.
And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And there's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry up.
Second down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
At the 42. First down for the offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Eagles. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Georgia Southern, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here.
Quarterback on his right. Picks up 3. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. The Georgia Southern offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's past the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Eagles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here comes a handoff. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. What an offensive showcase in the early going.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia Southern, 21. Nevada, 20.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Five-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The offense going with the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught. They stop him, but it's a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He finds his man and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense wraps him up. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left before halftime, here comes the field goal unit. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nevada will kick it off as we start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. And now the running back's got it again. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Launching downfield. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Nevada's offense retakes the field now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Georgia Southern offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
21. Nevada 20.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the try for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Nevada 26. 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Defense not pressing this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Eagles are going to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Eagles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Golden Eagles. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Looks to the left, pass caught. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Nevada offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. 2nd down after that previous play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll hand it off. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. He reaches the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down and 10 now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Motion now from the tight end. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
He's got it to the left side for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports